So guys, today back for another video on the channel. Today we're here for the Newcastle United versus Norwich City preview. I can't stress enough how important this game is on Tuesday night. I'm nervous, I'm excited, but we'll speak through that all on the preview today. Make sure to leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel, and as you can see, boys, the Christmas stuff is up. It's coming up to December now, and I thought to start off, because obviously it's the first on Wednesday, I thought I'd get it all up ready for start from now with the videos. Anyways, boys, let's get it now. We'll start off by looking at Norwich, start speaking about Newcastle. It's such an important game on Tuesday night. You will see the vlog like normal, so make sure to subscribe to the channel to see the vlog, turn them notifications on, and there will be obviously the predicted teams still out tomorrow. Anyways, boys, let's get it now. We'll start off by looking at Norwich. So then, Norwich, they are 19th in the Premier League, one place above Newcastle United, and I've actually won a game of football, which is like a little bit surprising, but yet again, fair play to them. And I think some of signings have been quite good. You know what I mean? Like, you look at the start of this season they had, and it was a very poor start. Literally, I think it was 6 goals or something in the last 20 matches in the Prem. 2 points or something daft like that in the last 20 matches, and then they finally win a game and then sat their manager. They've brought in Dean Smith now, which is a massive improvement, but we'll go through and look at their last 4 games now, and it is a lot more positive for Norwich fans as it was at the start of the season. So starting off with a 2-1 defeat against Leeds United, their first win of the season against Brentford, 2-1 away from home, and they got back-to-back wins with a win against Southampton. Then on Saturday, yesterday, they drew 0-0 with Wolves. Well, to say the least, they're doing better than Newcastle. We've got a lot more draws and whatnot, but they've won 2 matches. Newcastle United won none, and some of their signings have performed. There've been a couple of funny ones there, but they've got some good players in that squad. One man who I do love, and I think he's a quality player, it's Billy Gilmore. He's looking to be a player, and if he can get game time under Dean Smith, he wasn't really getting under Daniel Farke, but if he can get the game time under Dean Smith, he can really perform and really show his ability and whatnot as a player. I thought Rashika from Werder Bremen is a brilliant signing. Kabak's a brilliant signing. Obviously Liverpool had him last season, now he's at Norwich, but they've got a good team. They've got players, and they've got squad depth, and that's what you need in the Premier League, and that's what they've got. If Norwich get a couple of injuries, it'll not hit them as bad as what will other teams. Like, if Newcastle get a couple of injuries, we are fucked. We are completely fucked at this current stage of the season. If Norwich get a couple of injuries, they can work around it a lot more better than other clubs, and that's one thing you want to look at. Obviously, they've brought in Dean Smith, who got sacked by Aston Villa, which I think it's a good appointment. I think Dean Smith's a very controlled gaffer, and he can get the best out of some of the players, and he does like the youth. He liked the youth against Aston Villa, got a lot of young players experience and whatnot, so I can see him doing it the same at Norwich, getting some of their youngsters in. I've already seen one. I think he was one who scored against Leeds. The youngster centre back, he's done well. He's developed into the team. Dean Smith can help that, and that's one thing that is massive, because your young players they could be from Norwich or whatever, they're hungry to play for the football club. Do you know what I mean? When you've got youngsters like Newcastle, like we see like the Sean Oggs after that come up the ranks, and they were so good and whatnot, and we appreciate them a lot more because they were Geordies. If they're coming to Norwich City as a Norwich City fan and whatnot and playing for the club, it's what they want, because they've been a fan of this football club. That's what Dean Smith can do at Norwich City. I think it's a good appointment getting Dean Smith in. He's definitely better than Daniel Farke. And was it the way to sack him after winning their first game of the season? Probably not, but they must have had it lined up expecting to lose against Brentford. One, it was like, oh, we're still going to have to sack him, or they were like, oh, we'll get the first win of the season, then we'll sack him. It was a weird one, but you can see why. I actually haven't watched the game against Wolves yesterday. I didn't see the highlights or anything. All I seen was on the highlights that team will probably miss a sitter. But he's a player that scored 2 goals against Newcastle United at Carrow Road last time we played Norwich. It was, wasn't it? It was actually, yeah. Because before that it was a 0-0 draw at St James's Park. But we did play Norwich in pre-season and beat them 3-0. So there's that there as well. You think, was that going to be in the back of the minds of the players and whatnot? Because yes, it's not under Dean Smith, but they had like pretty much all the same players. They want to come to this game, they're unbeaten in 3. They want to come in and continue their unbeaten run. They've got Spurs on Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember which day. They've got Spurs on the weekend, right? Obviously it's the first midweek game, and the first midweek game at St James's Park under the floodlights in the Premier League, with fans in it, I should say, since 2019 when Fabi Shaw scored the long shot against Burnley. That was the last midweek game as a Newcastle fan going to the match. Madness, it really was. But as St James's Park, I should state, but they want to continue that run. If they can go 4 games unbeaten, that could really help them. But lads, well, I have to speak about Newcastle because this is such an important match. Right then, Newcastle. We're the only team in England to not win a football game yet, which is so frustrating. But we've got to go into this game and determined. We have to win. I'm saying this now, right? I'm gonna clip this and remember this clip. Jordan Banks, the 28th of November. If Newcastle United don't win against Norwich City on midweek, 30th of November, Newcastle United will 1,000,000,000% get relegated, and I can put my life on it. No team's ever survived going 12 games without a win. Not ever, right? So what makes Newcastle United? Just because we're going to take over. Yeah, we're going to strengthen in January, but who are we going to sign? Who's going to sign for Newcastle if we're going into January with 0 wins? These next 2 games are massive. We're versus 19th and 18th, both at home. Anyhow, is going to be there for the first time as gaffer. Lads, people might watch this as a neutral. People might watch this as a top 6 fan or a championship fan or whatever. This game for Newcastle United is one of the biggest in the club's history. And this goes back all the way to 1892. This is one of the most important games ever. And people to say that it's not are clueless. This is a game where it can start off our season. It can determine what happens with the takeover. It can determine players. It can determine everything, right? It can take a couple of years off the whole process and get to the Champions League. It can take a couple of years off it, because that's all we want is a bit of success and a bit of pride. We don't want to be going down. Yes, if someone went to me at the start of the season, oh, would you take a takeover and get relegated, or stay up with Steve Bruce and have for another season, I would say I would get relegated, get Eddie Howe in, and then rebuild to come back up. But we don't want to be going down. That's not Newcastle United. We want to be staying up and trying to do the best that we can as a football club, and hoping to God we can. And the way that starts is to win on Tuesday night under the floodlights. Everyone will be at work, Newcastle fans. Honestly, all they want to do is go to work on Wednesday, especially me, and just go in with a win. It'll be amazing. It'll help for the Burnley game as well, which is an even more important game. We've got such an important game. I don't want to speak too much about the predicted team. I'm literally going to record it straight after the preview, but as we all know from Arsenal, Richie is suspended for just the Norwich game, and same with Jamal Lascelles, which for me is a positive, which you shouldn't be saying that as your club captain and whatnot, but it's a positive, right? Both of them were atrocious against Arsenal, and they should get dropped no matter what, if they were suspended or not, so thank God that they actually cannot play. But you'll see the predicted team tomorrow, boys. It's an interesting one, you can say. But I'm recording this on Sunday afternoon. I'm a little bit hungover, boys, to be honest with you. If I'm going to say a prediction, you know what, we've got to be positive, right? We've got a massive game, we've got to win. So for that sake, I'm going to be going, I can't say we keep the clean sheet. 2-1 Newcastle. Goal scorers, Timo Pukki for Norwich, and a John Joe Shelby goal, and a you know what, we'll go with a Maxi goal as well. That's my prediction, boys, and that's the end of the preview. Massive game. If we win, boys, there's going to be pure limbs in the stadium. It'll be absolutely electric on Tuesday night if we win. So you want to make sure to subscribe to the channel, boys, for the best NUFC content. Make sure to subscribe for the vlog. It's going to be immense. Like, you think the vlogs are doing good, and Brentford was a good game and whatnot. I think if we win this game, the atmosphere is going to be electric at full time. Last time I seen a win with my own eyes in a full stadium is coming up to 2 years ago. 2 years ago, January 2020, I was a kid. That was the last time we seen our team win at home with a full stadium. Obviously we've seen the Sheffield United win, but there's only 10k fans. Coming up to 2 years since we've last seen our team win at home. Let's just hope and fingers crossed we can get a win on Tuesday night. I can't wait for the game. I've got a graft just thinking about the match. Get ready, and we'll be off to St James's Park. So I actually can't wait, boys. See you all in the next one. See you all for the predicted tomorrow, and let's hope for Mags win on Tuesday night. How are the lads?